Get hit on the inside board now. I think that one's got it, guys. Come on, pull on it one more time. There you go. All right, fish on. Hooked up, hooked up. Ah, yeah, come to Whisker Pig, come to Whisker Pig. See, can I get him out of this line? Small channel cat. Let's see, can I just flip him over in here? Oh, it's a lady girl. One of them girl channel cats. Lady, want a piece of chicken. She just barely hooked too. Up under the chin, just barely got her. Oh, hooked her twice. Hooked her through the outside and under the chin. Little small channel cat, get the skunk out of the boat. We'll take that every time. Hi, I'm Mark, and I'd like to welcome you to Whisker Pig Fishing. Join us today as we're working on the upper end of Lake Greenwood, South Carolina. We just dragging the main river channel right now, kind of searching for some fish to come. We had torrential rain yesterday, supposed to get worse this afternoon, so we only got a few hours to stay out, and we're gonna see can we catch some of these rainy day catfish. Come along and join me. Oh, we're getting hit on this other side over here now, guys. Right here, this board right here, we're getting a bite on. Let's see if we hook this one up. Oh yeah, fish on. Hooked up again. Let's see, can we jump this line right here? I got two float lines out behind me. We're gonna try to jump this line right here. Pop the board off, reel the rod back to the line, and let it go. You're trying to give it as little bit of slack as possible. Come on to daddy. I think we're getting hit on this outside board out here right now. Kind of looking like that. I can't tell where it's the waves or a fish, but I would say that's a catfish right there. I believe this is a little better fish. Oh yeah, it's a nice channel cat. I'm gonna grab the net here. If I can get it out. See, can we get him back up here? Get it off this little nail right here. Oh yeah, got him in the sack. Dropping some line out. I believe that one on that outside board let go. We'll check it and see. We'll dump that guy out. Put this back here where we won't have such a struggle. We hooked up on this outside board over here on the other side. This fish look like he's pulling on it pretty hard. We got an outside bite board. We're gonna take a look at this one right here. Nice channel cat. We're gonna throw him back in there and see if we can get this other fish over here. If you'll let go, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Let's see, can we get this more? See if we still got a fish on here. Nope, that one let go. We got 3 bites right here in about 50 yards. I'm gonna let this outside board, this inside board out, and we're gonna make it the outside board. We'll check our bait. That one hit a really small piece of bluegill. Engage this board. Let it start to pull out. We're gonna throw this one out. Clip our board back on. I clip them on the back. I pull the board around. I pull it over the top of the board. You'll hear it squeak when it pulls on it line on this wet board. Can you hear that? That's what you hear when the fish has got your stuff. We're gonna flip it back out here. Give it a little line and get it out this float line. Swap it around. It looks like Brandon Cobb going right there, the BASS guy. And I'm gonna put this other rod out right here that we caught this fish on. I'm gonna check that outside board to make sure it's still got bait on it. What I actually believe we were pulling in right here is a pretty thick school of white perch. I need some perch, so we're gonna have to get a rod out and see can we get a rod down and catch some of them. Just stick around, let's see what's gonna happen here, because I think it's gonna get good. I believe this fish is still on here. We're about to find out. Yep, he took a good long Uber ride. I'm gonna try to continue to work this one back out a little bit further. See can we get this fish up here. Alright, gotta get under that line. Re-engage this one. So you gotta work for these guys, man. When you get in these fish, you got to work and keep everything baited up, keep everything going. This is a small flathead right here. I'm gonna try to bogey this fish. Got it. Yeah, that dude ain't even hooked. Let me get him turned around here and let you look at this. This guy's hooked down into the gills right here. He's not even hooked. It's just stuck down in between his gill plate right there. I'm gonna turn him around here and get him loose. As you can see, this thing's not even hooked in there. It just pops right out. Nice little flathead though. There's some giant one of these in here. We're gonna throw him back in there and keep on pulling. We thank you, sir. You have a great day and come back to see us again. I keep hearing this rod over here pull. I think we got a fish on this one. With my back to it, I hear the line squeaking. That's why I pull that line over the back of those floats so I can hear it squeak. I wasn't watching, so I don't know where we actually came over an obstruction, a piece of snag up under the bottom, or what. We're gonna see if it'll pull again, and it will. We'll try to see if we can hook him up. Could have just pulled over a stump or a little piece of tree limb or anything like that. Yeah, I think we got a fish right here, guys. We're gonna set this up and try this board. I believe we actually got a fish on here. Oh yeah. Fish on. Yeah, I heard that board squeak. And I couldn't tell again if we were hooked up because we got a little bit of wave action going on out here. It's not a lot, but it's enough to make your board pull back and forth with the rocking of the boat. All right, we're gonna try to get our line tight. The rod bent good. Pop that line loose. Wasn't too smooth that time. See, can we get this fish? All right, going under this line, which is attached to one of these floats back here. Yeah, last year in the same scenario with all this rain came in from a tropical storm last year. In the same scenario, I got on flatheads. We caught about 18 fish that day. That was right before I started filming. That you got to do it, not talk about it, because I mean, without actually putting that first fish in the boat and on film, you're never gonna start it. I had one of the best days of flathead fishing I've ever had. And I didn't get anything for it. All right, let's see what we're gonna do with this one. This is another decent looking channel cat. We get our boat aimed right. Yep. Got it. Little small channel cat. That one bit a piece of brim, little small piece of bluegill. Don't require the pliers. There you go, guy. Open your mouth. He ain't wanting to let go, man. There we go. Another nice channel cat. They ain't giant. This lake gets them up pretty good size in the 20-pound class. I hadn't caught one like that in a few years here. I used to catch them on jugs all the time. All right, sir, we thank you much. All right, guys. We got 2 rods up. We don't have a whole lot of bait. I got to put a rod down and try to catch some white perch so we'll have some bait here. Yeah, guys, we've been pulling over an hour. I just got the secondary camera hooked up here. I'm gonna try to get us some bait here. I'm gonna put a rod down, drag it behind us like you're trolling for crappies. Just a hook, a small piece of lead, and some line let out with a red worm on it. See, can I catch you some perch right here? But things has been hot and heavy so far this morning. I only been fishing about an hour. I don't know how many we caught, 4 or 5, and probably had that many more bites that didn't get hooked up. It's one of these days right here when things are on. All right, guys, it looks like we gotten out of the fish, the white perch, big schools of perch and or shad, whatever they were that we were seeing. I'm not seeing them anymore, and our bites have stopped. We're gonna reel this up, go back and put it out again, and come back up through there again while we got all our stuff ready to go and see what we can get out of them. So come along as we reset and retry to catch these rainy day catfish here at Lake Greenwood. Put on some bait. It's a little one, does it count? Yeah, we caught one on the bait rod. It's a little one, does it count? Let's ask Dieter. We love you, brother. We appreciate you, man. I hate to keep picking at you, but we got to pick at somebody. You got to watch these guys, don't you, bro? This guy might be little, but that thing right there will mess you up, man. They are sharp. We're gonna chunk him back in there and see what we can do with him. Oh, there we go, guys. Trying to get us a bait rod tied up. We hooked up right here. Come on, Papa. See what we got. This one's putting up a little bit better fight, eh? Get him out the drill shot. Another nice channel cat on a piece of chicken. He's hooked good. We're just gonna try to lift him in the boat right there. Oh yeah, got him. Come on, little piece of chicken, not a bad channel cat. We'll take them like that all day long. Looks like a lady, got a little narrow mouth. Looks like it's got a little lipstick on the side, but not a bad channel cat. We're gonna throw her back in. We thank you, ma'am. Tell your kids about us. And we're gonna wipe it back up, check the bait, throw it back out there. There we go, guys. We're getting hit on the outside out here. Let's see if we can hook this one up. Oh yeah, I think we got him. I believe we got him. Ah, he's jumping back there. Come on, dude, get down in the water. Hooked him up. Looks like another channel cat. That it will be. Come on, piece of chicken. yeah, got him. Get her to quit showing out here. Got another little narrow-mouthed lady. We're gonna throw her back in here and keep on messing with them. We appreciate it, ma'am. It's been a fun day. The storm's starting to come up on us. I can see it's starting to get a whole lot darker. A little drop of rain here and there, so I don't know how much longer we're gonna be here. We're gonna find out though. Oh, we hooked up right here now. Alright, come on, man. Come on. Looks like I had it. You gotta hate it when they don't play fair. That sucker had it. Let's see what he bit. Yeah, we run out of time too, so. That one bit a whole piece of brim. It was a little small piece. It was a little small bluegill. He bit the whole back half of the fish off. That may be why we didn't get him, because he had a hold of the bait, the body part of the bait, not the head. Yeah, we hooked up right here, guys. I'm trying to give it some line. Yeah, I'm trying to let this one back a little bit. And I guess when it stopped, there was a fish following it and he got it. We'll take him. We don't care how he came, as long as he came. Got the board on. I'll try to load the rod and see if we get him back up here without losing him with that slack in the line. Got him on. Don't feel like much of a fish, but it's a bite and we'll take it. Alright, come off right there at the boat. Sucker had a hold of a piece of chicken. You have to hate it when that happens. Just goes to show you can't get them all. We had him right up to the point, right up to the place that he had us. We fishing just a little small piece of chicken. I think this is like a 7/0 hook right here. We dragging on with a float on a Santee rig, sinker slide, dragging weight. I make them at the house. Little slide you can clip on. I use the slide because I can change out and clip and put some weight on it and throw it on the bottom and get it to hold a little better. Or I can throw it the other way with the slide on it, with the dragging weight on it. But can't catch them all. It's always fun to get them bites, so a whole lot more fun when you get them in, huh? I think we're getting hit right here, folks. Yep. Got him on. Find this bait line, can't hardly see it. Can't hardly see it. Feels like another small channel cat rolling just a little bit. Could be a flathead though. You can't never tell. There's been some blues caught. I caught a slam out of here a few weeks ago. That's something you don't see on this lake. I believe it is a flathead. Looks kind of yellow, kind of suspect looking there. Get him up here and see how he's hooked. Oh, he's hooked good. We just lift him in the boat here. That old guy got a mouthful of brimhead, don't he? Pretty fish, man. Pretty one. We caught a channel and a flathead out of here. If we run across the blue, we have the slam again, and that's something you don't often see here. So we're gonna send this guy back in. Get you one more last look at him. Good old gold guy with a big old mouth. We're gonna give him our salute. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your business. Yeah, I really love to catch these flathead catfish, man. They so pretty. Got some bait on right here. Let me get this bait. It's a white perch, and we need it because we just about out of bait. I'm fishing a double hook rig. This is the same rig Dieter Melhorn fishes. You can go to his channel and look for the double hook rig, and he'll show you how to tie it up. Just 2 hooks with a little piece of sinker on the bottom. I just use split shot so I can add or take away. But a nice white perch, these things make really good bait, but they are defensive, man. This guy, every time you touch him, he'll flare out. And this little gill plate right here is sharp. I'm talking this little thing right here. You can see I got a hold of it. It'll cut the fire out of you. Not to mention all of his fins are extremely sharp. So we're gonna throw him in the box and use them for what we think they're good for. Catfish bait. It's some good stuff, guys. I like it. Getting bites on bites. It's just bait and fish all up on these places. And we just pulling down the river channel, the side of it. They just out roaming and biting today. Hi guys, I'd like to thank you for joining me here today on Whisker Pig Fishing. We had a pretty good day here. The weather's starting to close in. There's some thunderstorms in it. We're going to try to bypass that if we can. But I would like to offer you a chance to subscribe and like our channel, and also try us out on Facebook. We are starting a blog page called Whisper Pig Fishing. Check us out. Give us a like there, and let's see can we get a community started where we can talk about the ins and the outs of this thing. I know it's a whole lot of people out there that's got a whole lot more knowledge than I do. And I'd like to meet you, and there's some people out there that doesn't have as much knowledge as I do, and I'd like to meet you too so we can help each other out. So I'd like to thank you one more time for joining us here today on Whisker Pig Fishing. Y'all have a great day, and as always, God bless.